Alright, y'all. I thought I'd do a blog for the first time ever. Waiting for my wood to dry. Been sitting here waiting for the wooden dummy to dry. I'm working on a new wood piece, wooden table. I'll share that with you guys a little later. But all the talk about boxing lately with the best talk and all that bullshit with Mayweather and you can't deny Mayweather. I mean, it's, I don't know, technical boxer. I mean, not technical, like boxing. Overall, defense, not being touched, offense, freaking avoiding punches. You can't deny that he's amazing. Like, as far as, like, if you want to go look at boxing, like, chess, he's the best. He's the best to ever, like, avoid punches, calculate. But, as far as best, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as the best boxer, because the best means overall best at every single category. And no boxer's ever done that. There's been best punchers, there's been best defenses, best offenses, but no one's ever mastered every single category of boxing. That even goes for nowadays, where whether you consider it boxing or not, in and out of ring behavior, how a man carries himself in it, because it is. Once you hit his celebrityism and become a role model, and that's why Ali was so important, because of what he did out of the ring. How he was part of a movement that was more than boxing, but it's still fucking boxing, whether you want to admit it or not. And because a lot of shit's happened over the years with this shit, YouTube, internet. It's become a part of fucking everything else, and that's the way it goes. But yeah, as far as best, there's no such fucking thing. But everyone has their best. Mine's Jack Johnson. I mean, I love that motherfucker. That motherfucker, I forget what it's called, Unforgivable Blackness, I think it's called, on YouTube. Badass documentary. Go check that shit out. Yeah, he was, I mean, we're talking about a guy, black man. I think, I forget all the overall titles, longest title holder, or, I know he's the first, I'm pretty sure the first black heavyweight title holder ever. Well, first, period. But, I mean, you're talking about a man who was beating white men in a time where, I mean, you can go back and watch the fights where the judges and the people are holding the guy up because fucking they don't want him to lose, and he's holding back from wanting to kill the guys. I mean, it's pretty amazing, and for him not to kill the goddamn guys, I mean, you can see out the ring with the words they're calling them, the way they're treating them and talking to him. I would have killed the fucking guy. But then again, I mean, you're talking about times where friggin' they were weighing with ropes outside the goddamn, you can see in some fucking fights. So, I mean, that was a brave motherfucker and a bad motherfucker. He was taking fools out. And not just beating them, but embarrassing them. People that were tough. I even heard Bruce Lee used to watch his tapes and look at his tapes. Not study him or anything, but look at him and recognize him for the way he boxed and the vertical fist and all that shit. But yeah, pretty fucking amazing. Mayweather, I'd say Mayweather's, as our time, the best. I don't like him, period. I don't like how he picks fights and things like that. So people say, oh, that's not the best, that's fucking boxing, that's boxing. If you're gonna go by record and all that shit, he's the best. But as far as boxer, yeah, he's not the best boxer, I don't think. You got Marciano. Marciano is freaking no joke. Marciano fucking, he's right. He's probably second. I like him second because of, I mean, he did things that I like with practicing with 400-pound bags and shit. That's cool because fucking, I mean, you hit a 400-pound bag and you get that thing swinging before you know it because you're used to working on it. I mean, you hit a 200-pound man, you're gonna friggin' break his goddamn body in half. But, yeah, he was no joke. I mean, he was fighting fights with the nose hanging off his face and shit like that, so, different times, man. Different times. But, yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick blog on it, because you hear everybody talking that friggin' best this, best that, and I've been saying I don't want to do a blog, so there's my blog. Peace out, y'all. MarTMars, Loco Logos.